Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Malloy. And today we are going to talk about something which encompasses both the businesses that we do, that is the business coaching and the network in action. So the theme that we have taken as in continuation with the theme of marketing, and today will be the last session on this marketing, the mini series under the entrepreneurial essentials of marketing. Next week onwards, we start on looking at various aspects of finance, accounts, and finance. So today on this final session, I thought let me bring everything together and say how do you market like a movement, and how do you build a community around your business? So for people who don't know me, my name is Malloy Chakravarti. I am a business coach. I'm a certified action coach. I have a presence around the country and we've been doing it in empowering businesses for the past 5 years. I am the executive director of Network in Action West Bengal, and I help entrepreneurs like you build scalable, meaningful, and profitable businesses. And today we are going to look beyond the marketing strategies that I've been speaking about over the past few weeks and look at something much deeper, something that just doesn't sell your product, but builds loyalty, connection, and even a sense of belongingness around your business. And today we are talking about building a community, a movement, not just customers, but champions. So think about it. Whether you're a solopreneur, a growing brand, or already scaling, this session is going to shift how you think about marketing forever. So let's start off with a very, very powerful and somewhat controversial statement. And I'm saying this because the theme is why traditional marketing is broken. Traditional marketing does not exist anymore, ladies and gentlemen, because the ads that you have had for so many years, you are paying for visibility, not loyalty. They are short term, they're expensive, and as soon as your budget runs out, so does your reach. On top of it, the social media platforms are controlling your access to your own audience. Their algorithms are unpredictable. And hence you're building something on rented land. And what happens when the algorithm changes? What happens when we don't know when the algorithm has changed? You are at the mercy of people who are driving what we are doing. Third, people are being tired of being sold to. The audience is bombarded with sales messages all day. They're craving for authenticity and not for perfection. Trust, not tactics, is the new currency. And people who are associated with me in Network in Action, when we did our members training on last Friday, we probably spent an hour and a half on that word trust. Why do people want to work with you? They want to work with you because they trust you. They trust you that you are one of the better ones. They trust you about your personality. They trust you about your commitment. They trust you about your deliverables. They trust you about your empathy towards your business. And unfortunately, not too many sales and marketing or professionals in today's world have empathy embedded in their culture. It's all about transactional. And loyalty does not come from discounts. It comes from alignment. People stay loyal to what reflects their values, beliefs, and lifestyle. When your brand reflects their identity, they stick with you. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and ask this question of yourself. How many people, how many of your customers have truly been loyal to you? And you will probably get the second answer. So what is a movement? A movement is just not marketing. It's a mission. It goes beyond selling product. It's about creating impact. And some of the components of this movement is a big idea, a vision that changes status quo and presents a new way of thinking. For example, fast food can be healthy, or everyone deserves financial literacy. This is a mission that you're working towards. A shared identity. People who join feel like this is for me. They proudly associate with the brand. A sense of belongingness. Members support each other and not just the brand. And that was very evident when we did this members training on the Friday. And the member said, let's build Network in Action West Bengal together. While they've invested, they also want to grow it together because they believe in it. And now they're going to support each other, and the community becomes the value. And you, as a storyteller, you become the voice that unites and inspires the tribe. And one of the most important things is vulnerability. Yes, you will make mistakes, but do you have the guts and the spine to stand up and say, I am sorry? Do you have that passion and clarity? Because vulnerability, passion, and clarity are your best tools. When we were running, when we were setting up this Network in Action, there was a mis-selling. And I had to go out and meet at least 7 people and tell them on behalf of that person, I'm sorry. Let's reset and let's reconnect and let's build this together. This vulnerability is so very critical. Facebook groups, Telegram channels, Zoom calls, in-person meetups. Meet without an agenda. Without a space to engage, a movement stays scattered. So think about all the ways that you can come together and say, how do we connect without an agenda? We have multiple WhatsApp groups. We have multiple Facebook book groups. We do in-person calls. And that's where this built-in has connected. So I'll give you an example. When I started building this, the Action Coach business for West Bengal, I used to send out 50 to 100 LinkedIn messages, individual messages to people to check in. And before every visit over the past 3 days, I used to send about 50 to 100 messages and started getting meetings, whether through the Facebook Messenger or through the LinkedIn Messenger, just asking people, can I meet you for coffee rather than can I come and sell you something? Part 3, the 5 steps to market like a movement. Start with defining why you are bigger than you. That why becomes critical. And again, I'm going back to the Network in Action members training. We spent a huge amount of time on defining the why. Why did you join Network in Action? And believe me, people did not have an answer. People were looking at transactional. They're saying, I came into Network in Action for lead generation. That is not a why. The why has to be something truly bigger. Your why should inspire, not just inform. It must feel like a cause worth joining. Ask yourself, what change do I want to see in the world through my work? And even if I didn't get paid, will I still care about this? For example, a coaching business might say, I exist to help people break generational poverty through entrepreneurship. How many people can stand up and say that this is what my mission is? Number 2, build a clear tribe identity. Go beyond age, gender, income. Focus on mindsets and beliefs. Know your tribe's language. What are their pain points? What are their dreams? Use inclusive language that fosters connection. People like us in our community will believe together we are creating. It's not about you, it's about us. People like us in our community, we believe together we are creating. Third, building your content and branding around these tribal cues. Stories are 22x more memorable than facts. Use a hero journey model, struggle, discovery, transformation. Your founder's journey, why did you start? Your client success story, befores and afters, small wins, because people connect with a journey, not with an outcome. Show behind the scenes to humanize your brand. We all try to do it, but at some point in time, the so-called time, not having time, stops us from doing all of this. Create a space to connect. Think beyond the likes and the comments. How can your community talk to each other? Options include a private Facebook or WhatsApp groups, monthly Zoom meetings, offline community gatherings. Use prompts to engage, to spark engagement. What has been your biggest win this week? What's one resource that you can share today? Appoint community champions to keep the conversation alive. Number 5, empower the community to lead. A true movement doesn't rely on one person. Identify your super fans and early adopters. Invite them to share their own stories, host webinars or events. Go co-create with them. Lead local and niche chapters, celebrate them publicly, turn customers into co-creators. So what are we doing? We're moving up from the I run a business of business coaching. I run a business of manufacturing. You're moving that entire I to that community where we are all together. We are all facing the same challenges. We are all looking at things the same way. We are not getting the results probably the way we should look at. How do you empower the community to come in and lead? Number 4, real examples from the field. Your personal care brand. Think about a personal care brand today. Build around the mission. Clean beauty from brown skin. Use storytelling to fight colorism and promote self-love. Customers began posting unprompted testimonials and becoming brand ambassadors. Think about network in action. We just didn't launch a business network. We launched a referral movement. We launched a business re-education movement. Focus on trust, integrity, education. Entrepreneurs are now identifying the NIA way. It's a belief system. This NIA way is something that we are driving because it's a different way of networking. It's a different way of business education. It's a different way of growing your business. It's a different way of fighting all the challenges that we are facing in today's world. So what can you do to start today? Number 1, write down your movement mission. One clear sentence, we believe. Stick it on your desk and your bio and with your team members. Your writing down your movement mission is not enough. Your team should participate in that movement mission. Your team should be aligned to that movement mission. Get out of that room that you're sitting in, sit with the team and say, what do we all believe in? Number 2, define your tribe clearly. Not working professionals for 25 to 40, but ambitious professionals tired of a 9 to 5 job and hungry to build freedom. This is our NIA sub-franchisee or a business coaching model. Ambitious professionals tired of a 9 to 5 and hungry to build freedom. Start telling stories consistently. Go live, post videos, write blogs, send emails, share wins, struggles, and transformations. Open a gathering space this week. Start a free WhatsApp community. Immediately add people in. People may go and that's okay. But people who stay, engage with them, build your co-ambassadors, build your fan base, and start growing. Give it a name that reflects the mission. And finally, choose 3 super fans to engage deeply. Thank them, feature them, invite them to share the community, give them micro leadership roles. Create a movement, ladies and gentlemen, about your business. It's not about you. It's not about your team. It's the larger purpose that why you are in this business. So think about it. Spend 10 minutes today on this Monday. Close down all your emails. Close down all your books. Lock up your room for 10 minutes and write down why are you in this business? What's your purpose? What's your why? And if you're unclear about that why, reach out to us. We will help you clarify that why. But identify that why. Money is important, money is critical, but money is not the reason why you're in business. You're in business for that legacy that you're building. It's about all those people out there who are looking up to you and say, only if I could have been like that person. You're an ambassador, you're a role model for millions of people out there. So think about your why and ask yourself, am I communicating the why through my messaging? Or am I only selling? My final message for the day, my final message for this marketing mini series on entrepreneur essentials. You don't need to shout louder to be heard. You just need to speak more authentically. When people feel seen, heard, and valued, They just don't buy, they belong. And when they belong, they stay and they bring others with them. Comment yes, fire. Comment a fire on the chat box today, ladies and gentlemen, if you got value today. DM me the word movement if you want a free resource to help you build yours. And finally, share this who's tired of shouting in the dark and ready to lead with light. Tomorrow is Bengali New Year. Very important day for all of us. We start new things tomorrow. And I reach out to all you entrepreneurs out there. Use the Bengali New Year as starting a movement for your business. Yes, you have gone through a huge amount of challenges in the last 15 odd months. The world has seen economic turmoil. The world will continue to see economic turmoil. But your movement should be much bigger than the world that you're living in. It's your legacy. It's your business. I don't care who stays with me. I don't care who leaves me and goes, because my movement is bigger than me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the other side on next Monday, same place, same time, with accounts and finance as a series. And as we embark on the new Bengali New Year from tomorrow, let's look at our business differently. And let's ask this question: why are we in business? What's the purpose? And does the world know about our purpose and why are we in business? Thank you so much. Have a great day to the last day of the Bengali New Year. Times have been tough, but we can always look ahead with hope, because the world needs a lot of hope. God bless. Take care. See you next Monday, same place, same time.